three-man band! We're paranoid astray. We know just where we stand. We'll clean this mess up that you made. Then you'll understand. We're a three-man band. We're a three-man band. We're a three-man band.
Yeah, sorry to anyone who had to listen to the 3MB entrance music to our little podcast, but welcome to the Three Man Podcast, hosted by the Squared Circle. My name is Nathan Best, and to my left we have
Nathan Payne.
and
Sam Papworth.
Right.
Cool kid.
cool kid, Jesus.
Starting
Right,
us off on a good note, right?
yeah, right, boys. Elimination Chamber. What were your thoughts?
It was all right. It was too much show, really.
It was. I think it lost a bit of, not sort of credibility, but a bit of an edge when you see there's no Intercontinental Championship match, well, especially when there's only. That's a big championship. Isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of shows how weak SmackDown is in terms of top guys.
Yeah.
When
You're
was the IC last defended?
ages ago on SmackDown.
probably,
Yeah.
You reckon it's becoming like the US where we didn't see it and then people just thought it was missing?
There's just no point having it on Ambrose. There's no point.
Yeah, I
He's-
mean,
He's just. When you're the side man to a James Ellsworth storyline, you're never ever gonna
yeah.
come back from that. Maybe wrestling's not for you. They've killed him completely the last 6 months.
James Ellsworth just taking careers.
To be fair, in a way, they're kind of killing Carmella now because she has to, like, well, obviously they're in that
She
weird.
has so much momentum going into.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to last much longer. It sort of looks like it seems to be coming to an end. She's going to get rid of him.
Big Cass had called out
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Ellsworth
Yeah,
on Facebook.
yeah, it's Facebook Live. They'll go through questions and stuff like that. And I'll see the questions pop up, but the first few was about Ellsworth, and then like they kept ignoring him, and then it was like about 7 minutes in, Cass was like, "Well, I don't know who this Ellsworth guy is, but I think I'm going to give him a beating." It was just like I thought right there, that's the match for Mania. That's gonna be Carmella on a forklift, like proper.
I'd actually prefer to see James Ellsworth with Gilbert on match
No,
that
they're
one.
going to do that. They will do that.
Yeah, they actually
That'll
probably
be. It probably won't be a match, but you'll get the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and it'll be them two facing off.
What, the last two?
Gilbert.
They'll be like, they'll both like because of how obviously how how bad WWE's booking is at times, how weird, they'll probably eliminate someone like Sheamus or something like that, put him over, and then they'll be like the face off of all face offs. I mean, we had Taker Reigns at Rumble, but that.
Well, no, because then you'll have someone like, I don't know, Apollo Crews or someone who's not really relevant, just eliminate them both.
I would like Braun Strowman because they seem to have nothing for him.
Anyway,
Yeah, true.
back to Chamber. Was there, obviously, apart from the Chamber match, were there any other matches that sort of stood out for you?
Yeah, obviously Randy Orton versus Luke
yeah.
Harper. That was
That was a good match.
yeah.
I mean,
Luke Harper, you stick a mask on him and you can stick him on 205 Live. He's like surprisingly agile.
Yeah, his drop kicks are brilliant.
Mate, he did like that slingshot, like senton.
Yeah,
I'm like, this guy's like 260 pounds. And he's flying
doing
around.
it for fun.
I'm happy they're now sort of doing something with him. It's like, obviously, he's been paired with Bray for a while, and obviously now the whole.
His first solo one was really good though.
Yeah, I remember his
nice.
ladder match against Ziggler.
Yeah,
The IC title.
The IC
class.
title run was brilliant.
Yeah, and
His
then.
gimmick was a bit weird though with the eyes. It was a bit
Yeah,
creepy. But
Yeah, because Vin Ness was starting the show, not like the Emelina ones where you expected actually like something.
Melina.
You know what I mean? But so you see the eyes thing and stuff like that, but then obviously, like as I said, the whole feud with Ziggler for the IC title, that kind of before the Miz proper made the IC title so relevant.
yeah, that was that brought it back from. Did he carry it to Mania? Was it?
Wait,
No.
it was
Luke
Barrett?
Harper.
Was it Barrett?
Yeah, I think
Was it
Badman's
Barrett?
Barrett.
Yeah.
Well,
And then Ryder won it, didn't he?
no, that was
No,
the one
the year
before.
before,
It was
mate.
Daniel Bryan, wasn't it?
That's
Oh
amazing.
yeah.
Brush up on your history, sir.
Oh mate, like fucking. Well, after sitting for 3 hours
There's a
of Raw.
There's a bleep. You're gonna have to do that, Sam.
What? What?
He's swearing.
Did I swear?
Yeah.
That doesn't
Oh,
matter.
Look, he said the F word. You know, that's forbidden on the internet, mate. Anything else but the F word.
Oh, yeah, we have to keep this PG.
Are we keeping this PG?
No, just not the F word. We'll be good.
So I can drop the C word.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's your partner thing.
No
by the way,
racist.
people, when you're listening, right, if Nathan Payne wants to go into one of his rants, he will use more colourful language that I apparently just used there. So I'm just
Ooh.
warning you.
Nathan SmackDown versus Raw. Here comes the pain.
Yeah. That's my brand in written. You've got to be a WWE superstar. I mean, it's just here comes the pain on the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Done.
Sells itself.
Done. Exactly. I think going back to the chamber, I thought Becky versus Mickey was a way to open the show. I was a bit confused by the ending. I didn't
Yeah.
I
Becky
expected
losing.
Becky to win. Yeah, I expected
losing
Yeah. I thought.
the pre-show. Well, she didn't get.
Yeah. I thought Mickey would like win dirty, but I didn't expect Lynch.
I just don't
Becky to
really
win.
know where either of them go from that. I thought Alexa versus Mickey would be the title feud. For me.
I thought it'd be Alexa, Mickey, and Becky in a three-way, but
Oh,
it's clearly neither of those things.
Speaking of the title feud for Mania, I think we're all sort of, well, apart from the bookies, obviously the bookies had Naomi's like an overwhelming favourite going into the actual match.
Yeah.
But it was just a shock to see Naomi get the title, because it just seemed like there was no proper build.
Yeah, she kind
So
of
it
beat.
was
She
like-
beat her in two matches.
It all started from. I think it was
the Rumble
there
pre-show.
a couple of months prior to that. I think it was the start of the new Total Divas series, and they hadn't put her
They
on
hadn't
the
put her on the
poster.
poster.
And she went on a Twitter rant, and since then, since she came back from injury, she's had a push.
Axel, to be fair, has been doing that, hasn't he?
Curtis Axel.
When Naomi won, he tweeted at Triple H saying, "Oh, I was one of the NXT originals as well."
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
one of
I
the
saw
originals. Where's my push sort of
Yeah,
thing?
exactly.
So
Yeah, I'm not sure it's coming.
3 months time, people. Axel, IC champ.
Yeah, I mean he's got to get back on TV first.
No, he's been. I don't know whether he does like regular house shows or not. Like,
Probably,
But I
yeah.
know that. Saw a picture the other day that was like he reunited. Well, I wouldn't really call it a reunited, like teaming back with Bo and
Yeah, Bo Dallas.
and Jinder's now joined the Social Outcasts.
Jinder just needs to go. Like, there is no.
He's sober.
I genuinely didn't realise it until a couple of weeks ago that they're still running main event and superstar shows.
Yeah, they still run.
Really?
I had no clue that
Yeah,
they're
they still run.
Nah.
But I don't think they're televised. I think they're just.
Now there's some like Hulu in the network.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes their ratings kind of go down, and I don't think they want main event and superstars sort of, oh, you've now sit through 3 hours of Raw.
I
Now
guess,
you can watch 1 hour of main event.
I guess it's just.
Watch
give
10
people,
minutes of
like-
Jinder Mahal versus
But
Enzo Amore.
I assume that people like Apollo Crews and Kalisto.
Yeah, it's just all like the guys who aren't on TV all the time.
Speaking of them two, Tom
Oh,
Lane.
Apollo Crews and Kalisto.
That
You have to get that
Versus
one in.
Dolph
You have to get
Ziggler.
that
Can
one
I
in.
can I just say, if you go to our blog and look at the predictions, I was the only one who called this right, and not only did I call it right, I called it perfectly.
Okay, when we talk about the main event, I'm gonna,
Yeah,
But
okay.
wait. I still just don't understand why they booked Dolph Ziggler in a handicap match after turning him heel
This is
and
the
just
problem.
keep beating him.
He's not even a heel because he's wrestling. You turn a wrestler heel, he was an upper card guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
At the time.
And just
You
sort
turn
of
him heel
card.
against two lower card baby faces that none of the audience are invested in. It was never gonna work.
And then have him beat him, yeah.
And then when he goes and puts a chair around Apollo Crews' ankle, the crowd do the yes chants, and then they start chanting "Thank you, Ziggler."
Yeah, it's happened like
To be
every
fair,
time
I
he
was
sat
as well.
in with chairs.
I was chanting "Thank you, Ziggler" by the end of it.
Oh.
It's like, no, Apollo
They
and
should have turned
Kalisto.
Crews heel.
Yeah, Apollo and Kalisto.
Yeah,
like,
probably.
we're not saying they're not talented. They are talented, but it's just
Yeah.
like the
They
thing,
just have-
especially with Apollo. Apollo just has no personality.
He has
He has no
character.
Yeah,
Like,
he's, he just smiles and does flicky
he should have
shit.
turned heel. Like you put him in. I know this is tailing off a bit, but Meltzer's on about the new authority angle.
Yeah,
He'd be a good henchman for that.
he's on the wrong brand.
Yeah, I know he's on the wrong brand, but he's a big guy. He hasn't really
Yeah.
got much character. He needs someone.
Yeah.
Like, but Kalisto, I think I read something the other day that he's one of the best merch sellers in the company. So
It's probably because of masks, isn't it?
Yeah,
Probably
you can't
self-release
really-
masks.
you can't really argue
Still,
with that.
yeah,
He
still looking
deserves
for
to be there, but he's just got his US title run was awful.
It-
WrestleMania.
I think it was
Alberto Del Rio versus Kalisto had 2
Yeah,
out of 3
yeah,
falls.
yeah, but the thing is, I think
Oh,
it was
so
bad
bad.
because they kept sort of like interchanging the titles, didn't they, between like Kalisto and Del Rio,
And
then
then the
obviously-
Ryback stuff
yeah,
as well.
Ryback at
Oh.
Mania in a pre-show.
Oh, that's
I mean,
terrible.
That was the worst match on that WrestleMania card.
Yeah.
I mean, like when I was watching, I was thinking to myself, like, I remember Ryback was pushed so heavily in the main event scene when he faced like that program with Punk. Obviously, Punk's been very vocal on that in the past.
Yeah.
But you know, and then obviously like he faced Kalisto faced him, and it was just. It was just, if that match was on the main show to open it, like I think people would have been so annoyed. But I think the fact that it was on the pre-show and like obviously people were still coming in, like trying
You
to
could see
Not many
it.
people saw
yeah,
it.
you could see the empty seats.
Yeah.
But okay, Nikki versus Natalia. That feud has been.
I'm not going to lie, I skipped this match when I was
I haven't seen it.
I saw I saw the ending and that was
I
it.
just don't-
I just there is nothing in this
Why
feud.
are they holding off this feud for a SmackDown blow-off match? It
It's,
just makes no sense.
It's just weird. It's like the whole like. I think that what they've basically done is they just recreated the whole Nikki Carmella thing. Oh, John will never. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
I think it's all building to the mixed tag match. It does look like because Cena is the center of has been the center of Nikki's feud since
Yeah.
she came back.
They're
Especially what happened
they're
at
slowly
Chamber-
building.
Yeah, especially what happened at Chamber as well. The whole Maurice thing, she was just back. I thought what I found funny during this whole thing was that like Nikki and Natty were scrapping, like fighting backstage, and Maurice just stood there, just like waiting for the powder,
Yeah.
Gone.
Just
Just
casually putting my makeup on in gorilla position.
It's like, come on, anytime now. That's it. But it's just like the whole feud between Nikki and Natty was just, like especially the they had that like sort of like interview thing on the Tuesday night before,
Yeah.
and it was just.
This is the thing.
just I can't.
It's so- it was so
I
bad,
can't
yeah.
produce a word.
You, SmackDown set themselves. Because the SmackDown Women's Division for me is better than the Raw's Women's Division just because of the depth that it has.
Yeah, I think they have
Raw,
more.
you've got 4.
I think Raw has like the better overall
Yeah,
workers,
but-
but yeah, SmackDown has more they can do with them. They don't-
And you have 3 women's matches on the main card, which is brilliant. And 2 of them, well, one of them was good,
Yeah.
one was alright, but this was just like this feud made no sense whatsoever. Like there was no
finished. Just making
Natalia
sense.
is brilliant in the ring, but her character when she's a heel or a face is just stale every time I've said that.
Didn't
I
they
think she
want-
makes an alright babyface, but Nikki's such a boring babyface. I
Yeah,
don't believe-
I do. This sounds really bad, but I do kind of miss the Nikki when she turned around and told her own sister that she wished she'd died in the womb.
I'm
you know,
probably
At least
not-
it was
you know what I mean? I don't really say it in a bad way, but like the whole Nikki heel
a bit
character,
edgy, wasn't it?
it was much better
Yeah, it
than
was
Nikki
definitely
Face
better.
because it's just like
I'm probably not going to comment on Nikki Bella after the Twitter outburst. That we won't talk about that one.
Yeah.
I haven't got anything against Nikki Bella at all. I think she's a good
well, the
worker.
Twitter
It was
outburst
just-
sort of suggested otherwise.
Well, no, it wasn't at her. It was just that a couple of her fans. That was all. It was.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because
How dare you tell
Anyway.
me Nikki Bella is more important to wrestling than every single British wrestler?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, it's almost the end of full-time Nikki Bella. She's going part-time after WrestleMania.
yeah, it's
Because of her
like.
injuries.
No, to be fair, though, there's been talks of her like that's her retirement match.
She's
and
not
stuff like that.
retiring, but she's going to do like a few shows a year because
Well, do you reckon it's gonna be like a Cena deal
Her
where
in-
she's like,
like more part-time than Cena.
Yeah.
Because when Cena turns up, he does like a full-time schedule when
He
he's
does a
around.
program. He does
Yeah,
at
it'll
least
just be
one
like
program.
turning up for like WrestleMania and SummerSlam matches like that.
so?
Because
Well,
the neck injury and
Yeah, so we've got Orton Harper, very good match, very good. Like, obviously the whole feud is like Harper's sort
he's been kicked out of the Wyatts.
Yeah, Harper's been kicked out of the Wyatts. Like Orton's now Wyatt's new slave. What can we say, slave or just servant or whatever?
So yeah, he said servant. He's on
Yeah.
SmackDown and he said he was a servant. I think.
Yeah, I think now it's looking like the Battle Royal next week is probably going to be won by Harper.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm-
SmackDown
yeah.
Battle
And
Royal.
I wouldn't be against that at all because I was the one that wanted Bray versus Luke at Mania. and
Yeah.
Bray to win the title at SummerSlam and have Orton go against Stars for
Yeah.
the title. That was my
Fair enough.
opinion. But I think now they need to. Now they've done this with Wyatt and Harper splitting up. Recreate him.
Yeah, that's what I was
new
thinking. I was about
outfit,
to say.
Give him a new theme. Give him a new entrance.
New,
Yeah,
like,
I'll
new
say
outfit,
I don't-
like a proper like snazzy number. Sort of.
Change
Yeah,
his
well-
t-shirt that he's been wearing for the last
It
10
comes
years.
out-
Sort of wear baseball caps, like John Cena sort of thing.
I was thinking more Funkasaurus.
Yeah. Get Naomi dancing down to the ring.
Yeah, but I
Bring
do-
back Matt Bloom from the Performance Centre for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but I just don't think Harper, with his massive beard and deranged look in his eyes, is going to be dancing to "Somebody Call My Mama."
Yeah.
there is a bit of, you know.
Yeah, they do need to change his character because I'm not sure after the Wyatt stuff he's going to hold up so well as a babyface the way he is at the moment.
Yeah.
With like
But
his murky
Thing is,
t-shirt, his jeans.
he's getting good reactions, but it's just you can't.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to hold after the Wyatt family feud. It's all right while he's feuding with Bray and Randy, but I think as soon as that's over, he needs
Do you think
he
it's better
needs
heel
something
to
new
rechange, yeah.
straight away after WrestleMania.
Do you think he'd be better served as a heel than on his own?
Well, his heel run on his singles run, he was a heel and he was brilliant, but he carried the same, not the same
He's
character,
clearly, yeah,
the
but
same
he's
outfit.
clearly on a baby face. He's clearly
Yeah,
on a baby face run now.
Yeah.
but to be honest, he's probably the more likely heel out of the three, I'd say.
Yeah.
Bray and Randy are both so over. Like I couldn't believe how over Randy Orton was.
Yeah, Randy's trying to be a heel and just the crowd just won't stop cheering.
And it's because he's got the best finisher in the business.
It's one of the best, yeah.
It's because the best technically, I think, is the End of Days, but the RKO is the most iconic.
I don't know.
Yeah, Sam was talking to me last night and he sort of
I'm not a big Baron Corbin fan.
Yeah, he's not.
I am, so
He's so wooden when he talks.
yeah.
Think like
And I don't think if he's in the... I think he only has good matches when a top guy carries him, like when Dolph Ziggler carries him or AJ Styles carries him to a good match. I don't think
He's
he's
still
capable of good matches
Yeah,
without
he's
those
raw.
kind of
He's
guys.
still quite raw in the fact
Yeah.
that like, but I think he's like I wouldn't say like Strowman, but if you know what I mean, he's improved.
He's a SmackDown version.
Yeah, he's improved so much since obviously.
Since that debut.
I know when they did NXT in London, the crowd were just like calling him like all things. Well, I think can I say it? Can I? They
Yes.
basically called him shit.
Oh yeah, you can say shit.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I can say
Is
that.
this- Is this like next week's episode, the debate of which word?
Think you're watching a 12 film. You can say them words that are in the 12 film.
Yeah, but
not in the-
I don't think Harry
not in the
Potter
15.
says the word shit.
It probably does somewhere in 7. I would have thought, you never know.
And anyway, right, back to the thing. So,
What else have we got?
Move on to the chamber match. We haven't talked about that.
Yeah, we've got did we do Alexa?
Alexa and Alexa and
Yeah.
Naomi, that's true.
That was a very, very strange one. The only thing I can think of for Naomi going over is that it's in her hometown.
Yeah, it's in Orlando. That's
I want Alexa to win it at her hometown then.
Alexa
That'll
is,
be
Mate, no, the wrestlers always lose in their hometown. It's a Vince thing, so she's definitely losing at Mania.
to Alexa. I reckon to get proper heel heat, Alexa's cheat to win in her hometown. That'll be proper.
Alexa is absolutely brilliant. She's so much, but when she was on NXT, you would never have thought going into WrestleMania that she'd be
Yeah.
in the women's title feud.
I mean,
I
it's-
always thought she was good. I always thought she was better than Blake and Murphy.
Yeah, her
She
character
was just
really
stuck
good.
with them.
I think that separates the people in NXT apart. If you've got a character, especially someone like her who wasn't well known before she came into WWE.
Yeah.
Wouldn't she like sort of like the equivalent to what Carmella was for Cass and
Yeah,
Enzo?
she was
Yeah.
manager.
Yeah.
But-
Escort.
like-
Better than Carmella, because I don't really know what
Well,
Carmella was.
Carmella only started wrestling around Mania last year, didn't she? She was getting.
Yeah, not long before that.
She was just doing live shows
Mm.
before Enzo and Cass got called up.
Yeah.
But
She's alright, she's not great.
yeah,
But yeah, it's just with Naomi. It was just like
I don't get it.
Yeah, same here. It's just.
I just
like,
don't get Naomi. The whole the feel the glow thing lies.
Oh, that's
It's
not.
It's
alright.
different,
It's,
but
it's fine.
Her entrance blinds me. I can't actually watch her entrance. My
I like her
eyesight, my
entrance.
eyesight's actually bad as it is. I can't actually sit there and watch her entrance. It's that like.
she has changed her finisher now as well. hasn't she?
Let's just do like the
Yeah.
RVD split moonsault thing. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
at least she's
No, it's
not
John
doing
Morrison did it. Oh, no, it's not John.
RVD did it. RVD
Yeah,
the
Did he do one?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think they both did it. There was different
Yeah.
variations of it.
But like, obviously, She still does that rear view. Which is,
Yeah.
It's-
Asuka does moves like that as well, though. So
But Asuka's stiff as.
Yeah.
Asuka's a lot stiffer.
He's gonna
That's
go
the
in and call him
difference.
up there. Like I don't know, just with Naomi, you just like people chanting she deserves it and stuff like that. Like oh, you deserve it.
It happens literally every title win these days, though. So
Yeah, and there especially the one later in the show. But to be fair, I think
that one was.
that was warranted.
Yeah, and like
Not
But
warranted.
you'll genuinely get Reigns winning another time. Well, probably not.
No, not Reigns, but
But you'll get like Sheamus and Cesaro win the tag titles back, and they'll chant you deserve it.
do they? They've been together like
did they chant it
2
when?
weeks.
Did they chant it when Gallows and Anderson won it?
Nah, did
Yeah,
they?
there
Did
was.
they?
I think
Oh, for
I watched it back the next morning after because obviously we were at the
Sure.
bar.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
the bar.
Which I think again they deserve it. But,
I feel so bad. I think it was their 7th televised title shot because I counted them all up.
And it was pre-show as well. Anyway, like straight on topic, the Chamber match itself.
Yeah, the
I-
chain match was really good.
I'm not sure if I like the new chamber. It's
I didn't like the new chamber.
I like the pods more. They're the square. I think
Yeah.
that little reflective bit.
Yeah.
Not reflective. The opaque is it opaque. Translucent.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Whipping
Bit
out
above
some
the
But then
pod.
I get the different territory now.
Whipping
Bit above
out
the
big
pod.
words.
I thought that looked really really good, but
I didn't like the padding.
yeah,
outside it.
that's
was
what
like,
I was like. The chamber's supposed to be a hard core.
Yeah, so it's like the most dangerous structure in WWE. It's like, oh, we're just going to throw you onto some nice soft padding.
Yeah. It's,
I was a bit mixed on the pattern. I was thinking, like, obviously, if you dropped on like chain or like, obviously that hurts more. But it's padding. Obviously, it's just protecting. Obviously, it protects the athletes, protects the superstars. But then it kind of takes away that dangerous element.
exactly.
of it.
Yeah.
I like the pods because like and the spacing around it because it allowed people to do more stuff
Yeah.
off it.
I was expecting a bit more from AJ Styles.
He was just trying to kill himself.
I was
like-
expecting a 450 off the pod.
I was expecting like a phenomenal forearm from the top or something, but don't get me wrong, he was brilliant in the match. He's
Yeah.
brilliant. He's the best worker.
Yeah, I'm sort of glad just for AJ.
AJ's
It's
the
just-
best.
I'm
he
just
is the
glad for
best.
AJ's sake that it wasn't Steeler on the outside of the ring because some of the spots he was
Oh, yeah.
doing, just getting dropped on his neck over and over, like he would have actually died.
But I think the best.
Shame
So
on
from the
that
start of the
time.
match, Cena AJ was the money. That was the
Yeah.
best thing to do for that.
Yeah, because that was the best way to like. I think it was either going to be Cena and AJ or Cena and Miz.
Yeah. And the way they brought Miz in towards the end.
Yeah, the way he stays in the pod.
Yeah, that was brilliant. That
Obviously, before the whole pinfall and the victory and stuff like that, one obviously Corbin was made to be an absolute beast. Corbin was booked
Yeah,
strong.
they
although he lost, by Scooby.
They got him in. He did his big spot, and then
Yeah.
they got him out of the match.
the
That
only
was-
thing I thought was that maybe he didn't have to go out first.
I think they could have.
I thought Ambrose was going to go
Yeah, I
first.
thought Dean was going to go first.
Because he's like, there's just no need for him to be in that match.
Then
Harper could have easily been in that match. I
Yeah,
know
but
they wanted
Harper's
to do
got
Harper Orton, or Ziggler could have been in that match.
yeah,
Yeah, but
I think
Ziggler-
Ziggler could have been in that match, but they made him into a complete joke.
But I suppose though, if Ziggler's in that match instead of Ambrose, you look
Yeah.
around, you've got 5 heels in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, they couldn't have a Ziggler in that match because
Cena.
he was too busy being a heel, beating up like a hugely over popular Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's sort of, I just think it showed how weak the upper mid card is.
Yeah, but he came in, he did his big moves, he got rolled up. It's not like someone at the finisher.
Yeah, it's not like
and then he
Ambrose
beat up
does.
Dean
didn't hit the
Ambrose.
end of days on Cena.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
That was
and on
I like that.
He did it on AJ as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was like, shit, AJ's going to get eliminated first. What's going on here?
Yeah, well, I thought he was going to go first after I predicted that he'd win.
Yeah.
But I don't think there was anyone who didn't come off well in that match, apart from maybe Ambrose because he got beat the shit out of.
Yeah, but it was to set up a storyline. So
Yeah,
it's alright.
The Miz elimination sort of it was just I don't know, just he came in, did the pin, did a couple of things, then was it crossbody, Cena rolls,
Yeah, rolled up.
Yeah.
did the old roller thing, AA done. It was
Yeah,
kind
that's
of,
one thing.
It was kind of like I expected Miz to be in there a bit longer.
Yeah, I think it sort of works with his character though that he's the cowardly heel that will.
Oh, but it's class though.
Oh, he's
He's
brilliant.
brilliant.
He's the only heel, probably the only male heel on the
Proper.
roster
Yeah.
works.
But
That's on both shows.
I think Joe works as a heel, but on Raw.
But he's over though. That's the problem, isn't it? You can't. I think Miz is probably the only heel that Miz and Charlotte are the only two heels
Yeah, like,
in the company that aren't over.
they get like proper
Raw.
heel reactions. Yeah.
And they're both amazing.
I mean, like even Dan in
Especially
NXT,
Charlotte.
even Dan in NXT, Rude's meant to be a heel, but he's over.
It's the theme music. The
think
theme
it's
music
the
and the
theme music,
entrance.
yeah.
Just,
But he is Bobby Roode as well. Like he came in with a lot of pedigree.
Yeah.
He,
with TNA.
He was basically TNA's Triple H, in a way. He was just there.
No,
Anyway,
he wasn't.
no, but you know what I mean. He was caught
Okay.
with like the whole. You just
authority.
yeah, they all, you just look at him and you just like
Towards the end of his run, not at the start.
yeah. Obviously not beer money because
See, Beer Money was great. That's not this Beer Money.
Right. Anyway, right.
They like my favourite tag team back in TNA.
So Corbin was gone first. He beat Ambrose up, left. Miz covered Ambrose, gone. Then obviously
Nah, yeah.
Was next, wasn't he? Was
No,
Cena?
Miz.
Miz,
Oh, Miz. Oh, yeah. Sorry, that's what.
Miz,
I
yeah,
meant.
Miz went for the crossbar.
Then Bray
Cena.
Wyatt pinned John Cena.
Clean with the Sister Abigail.
I literally thought to myself, like if that happened at Mania 30, what would Bray be like now? That's the thing. I sat there thinking, like to myself, that they could have done that at Mania. It just seemed like revenge for Bray that he got that sort of.
I just don't think.
You clean pinned him 2 shows. in a row.
There's just something that a lot of people have complained about Cena not putting guys over. The only one I agree with is the Nexus because they were so hot.
Yeah,
But
that you should have put
that
so.
feud wasn't amazing, and it didn't. I think what happened last year with The Rock hurt the Wyatts more
Yeah,
than
that.
Yeah.
Cena because
Yeah, Bray
that was
Wyatt
a
should have
good
beaten The
match.
Rock last year.
Yeah, but that was a really, really good match. The Cena Wyatt match.
Yeah.
I don't think it harmed him because he got to be in the ring with John Cena at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think that's still better than. Even if he lost, that's still
Yeah,
better than being in with some other mid card guy.
Right.
but that was the Sister Abigail was brilliant.
I actually,
It was-
when he hits it really fast, I think it just looked really terrible as an actual finisher.
Yeah, they
So he just kind of just sort of chucks him.
They botched the ending
They
of
botched the
it,
Styles one. Styles,
Yeah.
I think Styles tripped over as he walked past.
but
Oh, as he hit the ground. Sorry.
then obviously like
The Styles and Wyatt went for a good amount of time as well.
Yeah, good fight.
yeah, I mean a lot
Upset
of
finish.
the 450 was also like.
Yeah.
But anytime AJ hits the 450, you just kind of think. You kind of think to yourself, why wasn't he signed by WWE?
The difference is though,
Oh,
you
Dick
have
with
the
I
450,
have no idea.
the 450 from the top rope and the 450 from the springboard
Yeah.
is a lot different because you see guys hit 450s from the top rope and you think, oh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
But then you watch when he gets no elevation from them ropes. He more or less
He's just-
falls over the ropes. So
I guess yeah, he
It's-
does it really well.
I mean, if Styles didn't have such a good character about him, he'd definitely be.
One thing I was surprised at is that Cena took a couple of sort of big bums that you'd expect AJ would take. 'Cause-
Yeah, when they climbed up the side of the
Yeah.
cage and
yeah, and also he
John
fell down.
fell. He fell down, so and then just like I'm having a nap for like 5 minutes. It wasn't
Yeah,
even
I
like
just
it
think
wasn't
that-
that bad a fall.
That's so you've got Roman Reigns and you've got John Cena who are compared. There is no way Roman
We're
Reigns is
delving
on.
into the Reigns argument.
There is
first.
no. But this is thinking with the chamber match. There is no way that Roman Reigns is as good in the ring as John Cena.
No.
John Cena, the last 5 years since Super Cena sort of era, when he's been getting all this shit from people, oh, you're very talent, oh, you're not even good, you've just got a character. He's in the ring. He's improved a lot. Like it's the Canadian Destroyer almost. Like people, you're like the springboard Hurricane Ranas.
Yeah, I don't know. Roman Reigns is actually really good in the ring. It's just people don't.
He's only got like 6 moves, haven't they?
I think they're pretty cool moves.
Well,
Yeah, they are. But
I wouldn't say like
Spear's good.
I wouldn't say really good. He's improved, but like he's just on the mic and stuff like that. It's just
What, John Cena or Roman Reigns?
Reigns, not
Reigns.
Cena. Cena on the mic, he can work a crowd. I mean,
Yeah, Cena.
it's not like
He's the best. I'd say he's probably the best ever on the mic.
I would say he's not
Maybe
the best
except for
ever.
The Rock.
He's not the best. Yeah, The Rock is.
Heyman's.
Oh,
Guys-
well, yeah.
Guys like The
Heyman's
Rock are
it.
just so far ahead of him.
Alright, so obviously Bray picked up the win. So what are your thoughts on that?
It's been a long time coming. Been jobbing in mid-card obscurity for finally.
Reached
the pinnacle of sports entertainment.
I'm a huge Bray fan. As
He's
as
the
people,
biggest fan.
Yeah. Well, all I need is the lamp. It's a carriage in the ring, but like.
No, I miss when he actually like lit the match, and he like
yeah,
like
he
back
was,
saying, "We're here."
Obviously, before he actually came out, he was like, "We're here."
Yeah,
Done.
Yeah.
He come out and but now he's just got an electric lamp, or he lights it.
Suppose it's carbon emissions or something. WWE trying to look
We're
burning things.
We're
save the
eco-friendly.
environment.
Tuesday night on SmackDown, Dean Ambrose gets thrown over a table with an explosion.
Yeah, I think it's about time he had a main event push, but you've got to look back. It was only 6 weeks, 2 months ago that he got his first ever title.
Yeah.
So I think he's ready for it, and I think like his. I know we're going to talk about SmackDown separately, but that was the best promo in a good year of wrestling on Tuesday night. I thought that was superb.
I don't know. I just, every time he says stuff, I'm like, he's just talked for 5 minutes, but I've actually gained anything from this, or is he just spouted a load of words that mean absolutely
I think
nothing?
that's what he cut. He cut all the bullshit out. I think on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Yeah, he cut something out, but I was still just like, was there a direction for this, or was he just...
Yeah.
It is a shame,
Same.
like, it's sort of like, if it's, obviously, if he'd got, like, booked sort of properly, then his promos would actually mean more, if you know what I mean? Like, when he talks about, ruling the world and stuff like that, and then, like, he loses to Kane.
I am the eater of worlds.
Yeah.
He loses every pay-per-view.
But I think, I mean,
Eater of pinfalls.
one thing that I've seen. One thing I've seen recently is another person who's been really good at his promos since coming back has been Goldberg.
Oh yeah, Goldberg's been great.
Goldberg has been working with Heyman on his promos.
Yeah.
So why not? I mean, I know they're on, so it's technically separate brands, but
Paul Heyman only appears every so often.
Heyman and Wyatt could definitely, because Wyatt's character is on point.
I know Wyatt's one of the guys who gets like a lot of control over his promos as well.
Yeah, he's
not one of these
but
guys.
he's not
who's-
on CM Punk's level of I'll say what I want when I want and you can't do it. And stuff,
Yeah.
you know, so.
Yeah.
Right, so Chambers done Raw.
Yeah.
Raw.
It's a big episode of Raw.
Yeah.
Oh,
Raw. Well, for the first hour.
Oh, the first hour was
First
dire.
hour, I was.
The last hour was fantastic.
Yeah, first hour, I was just sat there thinking. I sat. Well, before it started, I was in such hyped up mood and stuff like that. Chamber just happened, Bray won, and then Raw started off with Steph, and
Everyone's favourite
it
authority
seems to
figure.
me that she's been coming out a lot recently. I don't know whether she has anything to do with the show or whatever, or whether she runs the show.
but I genuinely think, well, I think it's very possible that she will be the sole power in.
Maybe, yeah.
Because
They're going to get rid of Mick
Foley's-
Foley.
Yeah, Foley's on he's not even contracted. He's doing
He's
it.
got to have hip surgery.
Yeah,
so
so he's going to have to go.
they're going to write.
Wasn't
off
he also
TV.
here because of the Holy Foley thing as well?
Probably for a bit.
Yeah, like the whole, obviously, if you get him on, because I know they were putting episodes out, weren't they, like the last 5
Yeah.
episodes or whatever on the network, and obviously,
Has anyone
Like-
watched Holy Foley?
I watched the first one, I haven't watched the second one.
no.
No. I thought you would. Bestie, I thought you'd watch it. You love to stalk Noel Foley.
Shut up. But yeah, though, like, the club,
Thanks for that, Sam. Paint me in a positive light.
The-
Shout
didn't say it was a-
out to Noel.
I didn't say that was a bad thing.
so we get the club versus Roman Reigns in the 2-on-1 handicap.
Yeah, Stephanie comes out. I have no idea what she's.
The club have held the tag team titles for 2 weeks, and they've already been buried
Insert
No,
shovel.
it was-
by Roman Reigns.
It was a DQ, so that's. But yeah, basically in the match, Roman Reigns beats up on the club for like most of it.
I was just thinking, will that ever happen? That
Until-
would never
until-
happen in New Japan.
If this was New Japan, Roman Reigns would have eaten about 4 magic
Right?
killers.
Did you? Yeah.
And it would have been, and there'd be near fall after near fall after near fall, but it's not.
Did you see Senior Benjamin on Twitter? He says retweet. He had a picture of him with a shovel. Like retweet this, and I'll come hit Roman Reigns with a shovel at WrestleMania.
We retweeted it.
Ah, yeah, I retweeted.
Yeah, we want that to happen. That'll make for good TV. That.
Senior Benjamin.
I've got no problem with that Roman Reigns. It looks like Strowman at Fastlane, Undertaker at Mania, doesn't it? That's what
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think is going to happen, and I've got no problem with that. But they've got to do it in the right way. They can't have.
Well, we all know that's
What
not
is the
happening.
right
We
one?
all know that's not.
Even if they don't turn him heel, just don't.
He should turn heel.
He needs to turn heel. I feel so sorry for the guy, rather than not the guy. I feel so sorry for him because he must be begging for a heel turn because he can't do anything right at the moment.
It's,
Even the fans are.
it also-
He just smirks at the crowd.
Obviously, when Cena gets like sort of negative crowd reactions, he works the crowd. There's obviously there's a whole comparison with him and Cena or whatever. Reigns, I think it's been reported on a few house shows. He's got like visibly, pissed off of it, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think it
Roman's
was when he
more
was
shit on
working-
the house shows though. He's not booed as much on the house
Yeah, but it's
shows.
like it's certain instances you hear about. Obviously, I don't know whether they're true or not.
Kevin Owens just attacking fans.
No, but like,
He's drop kicking 5-year-olds.
yeah, but like,
Spearing
so
a pregnant lady.
Superman punching an old man down the stairs. Something like that.
Right, do you see
But,
when the
like,
Young Bucks in those super kicks on the 9-year-old?
Kenny Omega wrestled a 7-year-old or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, like, I don't know, just like that segment with Reigns and Steph, it was just like.
Stephanie McMahon, she's just emasculates
Normally,
every
normally
single
the
time
opening
she gets herself
segment.
over.
Normally the opening
She's good
segment
with
sets the
Triple H.
time. Normally it sets the time for the rest
Yeah,
of
but
the
not
Raw. The
very
opening
much.
segment. It normally sets
Yeah.
the time, but then like you look at it and you think,
I think
oh,
well, there was only one way it could go from that opening segment.
Mate, watching Stephanie
So-
McMahon do a Teddy Long impression like, holla player! I'd play stop.
never do that again, Sam. Please.
To be fair, it was probably better than Stephanie.
Anything.
And she was doing the dance as well, and it was just,
I remember when her and
Cringe
Hunter started
worthy.
dancing in New Day. That was that happened.
Yeah,
And
I think
I think Steph should take a Shane sort of role. Shane, you hard like in a way you.
Because Shane has all the commitments outside.
Yeah, I know he has
the
other
ring,
commitments, but you still don't see him as much. Like you just see Brian. Like whenever they don't properly like Brian only comes out when he sort of like announces something major or he announces it on Talking Smack.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Whereas Steph, it's like we have to be reminded that
this is the
this
thing,
is Steph's.
this is the thing that
Shut.
confuses me though. Vince is obviously a big fan of Roman Reigns,
Yeah.
and surely you have to put Roman Reigns over. And you're Stephanie McMahon. You're one of the heads of the WWE.
She just does what she wants, though. She doesn't care.
And she buries him on the mic, and you're
Yeah.
like, you're supposed to be building this guy
Yeah, you're
as the
supposed to be putting
centre of
him
the
over.
company.
She buried Sasha as well, didn't she?
She buried
yeah,
everyone.
she buried. well,
She's on a
buried-
mission to bury
She-
everybody.
Like people say, like Triple H buries people. I think she's worse. I actually think she's worse in a way. 'cause
You know what though? Like
she's-
Stephanie will have
Triple
like
H
one.
has good matches with the people that he's so-called buried.
Stephanie's like, oh, you work for me,
Stephanie
therefore I can
slaps
treat
everyone.
you how I want and stuff like that. It's like, say if Roman wins the title and he's meant to be the big name and stuff like that, I swear she was still trying to like bury him when he had the title as well.
Yeah.
Stephanie just slaps everyone because no one can do anything back to her. I'm just waiting for Ronda to turn up again. If WWE can.
So,
It's a possibility now, I know. So.
Sometimes I wish, sometimes I think that I'm just waiting to sort of like, if she slaps Roman just like sort of bounces into the rope, Superman punch.
Wait,
Just to make
Speared
she's
her
speared.
at
Yeah, she's
Mania.
speared. She speared her at Mania.
Right, so Raw's a 3-hour show, so we're not going to individually run.
Oh, you mean
down
you
each
don't want to talk
segment.
about
Right,
like the Kofi Kingston
the-
versus
obviously
Bo
the
Dallas?
big-
in
No.
what was a
the
great match?
big talking point, the thing what proper sent
What's-
like people meant it was the KO.
What was the
Jerry-
whole? It was the whole.
Yeah, I
last
don't
night,
know.
right?
Huh?
I don't think that was the talking point of Raw. I'd say the women's match was.
I think the whole last hour was. Just
Yeah, it was only going to
To
get.
be fair, I did say one of like there was more. Obviously, there was more than one
Yeah.
talking point, but like the first one notable incident was the Jericho.
You mean it wasn't Enzo Amore failing to go over the top rope when
Oh
Cesaro
my
tried
God.
to throw him over?
Right, so alright. Oh god.
Sorry.
We will go
We
with.
started the festival.
Or should we start with?
Start with the
Sami
Festival
Zayn,
of
Samoa
Friendship.
Joe? Hey?
shall we?
Yeah, the Sami Zayn
Because
Rusev
what they very sneakily
in that
got
interview.
yeah, and then they've moved Sami Zayn out of the title
They've moved him up a bit.
pitch for the US at Fastlane, so it looks like we're going to have Joe Zayn at Fastlane,
Yeah.
which will be a
Amazing.
show stealer. That will steal that show completely. And
So
I
not
think-
KO Goldberg.
Although I feel bad for Rusev. Rusev's now being shoved into the Sami Zayn spot, whereas
Yeah.
the mid card they don't actually have anything for at the moment.
But I don't
I miss
think
Rusev.
I don't think
Handsome
there is.
Rusev.
I just don't. He's brilliant, but I don't think there is anything for him at the moment.
Yeah,
Can't see
they
where
haven't
he'd
got-
fit in.
You
Yeah,
reckon he can go to SmackDown
then.
then? You reckon he should go to SmackDown?
No.
Well,
I think
they're
why
going to
not?
do another draft after WrestleMania, apparently.
Was it straight? Is it going to be like straight after?
I've
It's going to be
heard
like similar
that.
sort of time as last year.
I think it's going to be after
Is
that.
he one of those old draft shows where they have matches and then they have like the spinner?
I used
on the
to
screen?
love them.
They were actually pretty fun.
Yeah, they
Except
used to
that
be
one
like-
show they drafted John Cena to SmackDown at the start of the show and then drafted back to Raw.
Remember when they had like names of like a tumble thing or whatever, and
They're all over Reigns.
Bischoff pulled out Heyman's name when Heyman was manager of SmackDown,
Yeah.
and then Triple H was drafted, and then like they traded him back for Booker T and the Dudley Boys, so that shows how important Triple H was.
Shows how great the Dudley Boys are, you know. You know what I'm
And,
saying?
and Booker.
That time they changed that time they drafted Michael Cole and JR to switch brands,
Yeah.
and JR didn't know.
Oh, we're going off topic
Yeah.
again.
Yeah,
aren't we?
right.
Yeah, so Joe Zane will be probably the match of the night. Fastlane, they're both brilliant. They've
I
wrestled.
mean, it's not going to be Goldberg in a 2-minute squash over Kevin Owens.
Exactly. Well, we'll go on to that
Yeah,
time.
we'll come on to that.
So we got Jericho versus Owens.
At Mania.
And then you've got Goldberg versus.
On Raw.
On Raw,
What
right.
went down with Owens taking out Jericho, smashing it. It wasn't a TV, was it? What was
It
it?
was the Jeritron.
Jeritron
He threw him into-
Jeritron?
Yeah, he threw him into the painting.
Yeah, and then
That's
He threw him
fantastic.
into the timekeeper's table,
Yeah.
and he threw him into the Jeritron.
I didn't realise it was.
I think they were,
Jeritron. I thought it was just
It's
like-
Jeritron 6500.
Some
something like
of
that.
the accounts what we follow on Twitter, like, they were tweeting about, oh, can we find the painting on like Amazon or something like
Yeah,
that.
eBay.
that painting was fantastic.
Yeah,
That was
Um,
one of the best
but
things I've
Chris
ever
Jericho
seen.
comes out looking a bit like a nonce. I'm not gonna lie.
It's that slow walk in it, the way
It's
and the scarf.
why wear that glittery outfit to the middle of the ring?
It's really funny. You criticised me for swearing early, but you just called Jericho a nonce.
I said he looked like a bit. No,
I mean, he looked a bit noncy.
he looked like he shouldn't be around children. That's what
he should have just worn the sort of vest and scarf again. Then
He wore the hat, didn't he? Yeah.
And
the way they
And the dance.
did it was brilliant.
Yeah, they built up so well.
And that was. I think the list of Jericho is more over than 95% of superstars on the roster, and then the
Yeah.
list of KO comes out.
even more
Oh.
over than Cruz. I thought Cruz was meant to be over.
He's the most overstar
Um,
in WWE
and,
history.
Yeah, I don't have any complaints with the way
Yeah,
it went down. I
Like,
think-
they bring out all these gifts. Got the painting,
Yeah.
got
And
the
he had
magician,
he had,
Gilbert.
He had Friendship the Magician, and what was funny about it was Friendship made the list.
Yeah.
Friendship.
It actually says that Friendship made the list, and it also
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be a sneaky one.
yeah, little tease of that was a little
Yeah.
Friendship made the list, and therefore, sorry Jericho, smashed you through Jeritron 3900.
Oh,
So-
it was Jeritron 5000.
Is it 3900 to fight? Like
It was
Jericho's
5000.
got so many Jeritrons.
It changes every week.
And then probably the other talking point was the women's match.
Yeah, that match was really good.
It was, but that's the
Ah,
first
fantastic.
time since she's come up to the main roster. I think Bailey's performed like she did it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
so
Yeah, it
emotionally
was-
invested in that match.
It was good match so far, but then there is that kind of like lingering thing that Charlotte's gonna win it back.
Yeah, it was.
Fastly.
Was it
Yeah.
too early for Bailey to win?
I just
Because we all know she's not.
she's gonna win it at
losing.
Mania.
Yeah,
Sure.
she's losing it again before Mania to win it again.
And it's a bit like the whole Cena thing, isn't it? Like winning the title and then dropping it 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
It's a bit pointless.
Well,
They could have easily not had that match, but I think I think Banks turns at Fastlane.
Yeah, I think Banks is in the
I
cluster.
think Banks could turn next week.
And Dana Brooke's still alive.
Yeah, I know she just turned up out of nowhere.
She's-
Even the
Charlotte doesn't
commentators.
need her. She's been winning matches.
The commentators were like, who's this again? Oh, it's Dana. Oh, yeah.
To
she's
be fair,
good.
I think the commentators were like, "Oh, fans ran out on near the ring. Oh shit, it's a Dana."
Oh, she's a contracted WWE.
What the thing is, though, I don't think many people expected Dana to be there, because I think we were hoping for either one. I was hoping for either Emily or Emma, whatever she's now going to be called. After 17
we haven't. Yeah, we should talk about that.
Yeah, we're not talking about Emma because she's going to take another 17 weeks for her to become Emma. So,
Yeah, apparently she was supposed to be like model around Sable, but she didn't do very well in
She's not
rehearsals,
modelled
so
around Sable,
they're
she's
just taking
actually
her back to the
talented,
original
yeah.
Emma we had before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was
We'll always have 17 weeks of vignettes then.
I was either expecting Emma in the main event or Sasha to cost Bailey. But then we got Dana.
But I
And
think
Sasha and Sasha knows selling that injury.
Yeah.
Down to the ring.
Yeah, she recovered quick. Didn't she?
Yeah, and then I think on from there is, I think Charlotte needs to be in the main event of Mania.
Yeah, she will be. It's
But-
supposed to be a 4, isn't it?
Yeah, but I just don't. If Sasha turns, then you've got 3 heels and Bailey.
Yeah, I think Charlotte's going to turn face after Mania sometime.
Yeah,
Just because,
It-
otherwise it's just Bailey as the soul.
Thing is, if they're doing a draft after Mania,
But I'd love to see
Becky
and
yeah.
Charlotte to
Yeah.
going at it again.
You think,
There's no-
I think Becky. I think if they're doing a draft after Mania, I think the thing what they'll do is have Becky go to Raw, and then they might call Asuka up to SmackDown.
Well, no, I think possibly, but the NXT Women's Division lacking
It's
to
so
So
bad.
obviously they're building up Ember Moon. They're building up Ember Moon to take
Yeah,
off.
they've got
Asuka.
Ember Moon and Peyton Royce. As
And they
backup.
just signed Kimberly as well.
Yeah,
haven't they?
well, that's
Put on
like-
a good match.
And they got
Yeah, but she won't be around.
then you
I
got
saw a botch a Canadian.
then you got
destroyer.
Nikki Cross, who's
Oh.
just the one woman you don't want to
Oh yeah,
get
they've got
involved,
Nikki
but
Cross.
she's
but-
like, you know what I mean? She's
We're tailing off.
But they've
again,
got
that's what
they've
it
got
is.
like 3 women. That's about
Right.
it.
So-
you can tell this is our first time doing this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I don't. They can't turn Nia Jax face before.
No, Nia
Yeah,
Jax.
but she's not
How
like
do you
most
ever
girls,
turn?
that's the thing.
She's not on most girls, but she's not.
How do you ever turn Nia Jax face?
Yeah, and I think Charlotte is.
I think
Charlotte
Charlotte-
is the best woman on the roster.
I think they're gonna have to
Reckon
turn
she's
her
the best
faces
of all
essentially.
So- well,
Not yet because she's not been
Yeah.
around long enough. But
technically she's brilliant.
her moonsault.
Her moonsault is the best thing in pro wrestling.
mate, have you seen the rule?
Better than Angles.
Better than Angles. The general rule: if
Sorry.
Charlotte hits the moonsault, she loses the match.
It's just-
Got to watch out for that.
It just Raw's in Bailey's hometown next week. I think.
Is it?
I think I've heard something like it's in her hometown next week, and I'm thinking that could be the perfect time for Sasha to turn.
No, I think they should save it till Fastlane.
I think she turns it fast though.
I think it'll be a bigger moment if she feels
It's
like
coming.
that's the
It's
match.
coming. The Sasha turn, but I don't
She's
want.
better as a heel. As well.
I don't want them.
Yeah.
I don't want them to leave it until after Mania. I
Yeah.
think it needs to be soon, really, really soon to sort of set
It'll
it
be. I think it'll be at Fastlane, and then after Mania, Charlotte will.
How long they got from Fastlane to Mania? It's like a month,
It's-
isn't it?
Fastlane's the 5th of March. I think Mania's
Yeah.
the 2nd of April, something like that.
Yeah.
It's about like 4 weeks.
Yeah, and they can have a slow build to that.
Yeah.
Are we going to move on to SmackDown now?
Yeah, SmackDown open with Bray.
Brilliant. Best promo
Yeah.
that was better than any promo. What was it, 2016?
I mean, like the.
maybe Brian's retirement, but that wasn't.
I
really a
mean, the promo was fantastic. Like the whole thing about holding the whole damn world in his hand. The
Yeah.
whole-
He's got the whole world in his hand.
You're lucky you're editing this.
I just look at you guys and he's like,
Yeah, the thing is, right, he'll be editing it and he'll leave it in there. He'll leave it
Well,
in
he's got
there.
the choice now. It's-
Yeah, he's got the choice.
what if I'm
He's
just
already
lazy
got-
and leave everything in?
Yeah, you see, apart from the bleep, we need a
I'm
bleep.
gonna
Was it that evident?
have to
Yes!
go. I'm gonna have to go find that one
I think
moment.
it was
now.
about 10 minutes in.
Great.
Lovely, lovely.
Yeah, then
That's my night ruined. Just trying to
what else
find.
do we have on SmackDown? Orton obviously announcing that he's not.
He's not
Yeah,
gonna
I
let you
smelt
write.
a bit of something, a bit of a...
Bit of bullshit.
Yeah.
He was stood behind. He was stood behind him, like ready to hit an RKO.
Oh
and
yeah,
they
I
just
was
teased
waiting.
it.
I was waiting for it.
They were
was
teasing
just
it, but he
looking-
didn't
was
do
just
it.
looking at him, thinking, "You wait."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There was the rematch of Becky.
Oh, that was.
Becky,
No.
Oh, no, I thought you meant the main event.
Not the main.
Becky
Not
versus
that yet.
Becky versus Becky. In my opinion, I thought the chamber match was better.
Yeah, it was just a SmackDown match. It's 50-50 booking. She sells an injury and gets a cheap
It's
win.
just weird. Like, it
I
just,
don't really know what they're
Again,
doing
going
with
back
it.
to the chamber thing, I would have had Mickey win. I would have had a Mickey win over Becky because it's just Mickey. Like, she needs that big win.
Yeah,
She
it
needs
makes
that big win. And obviously, like, well, she beat Becky on SmackDown, but in terms of looking at the bigger picture, you'd rather have a win on pay per view than.
See,
I
but
just
sort
don't
of-
know where.
I think she might win the blow-off match just because they need someone to challenge Naomi at Mania.
Yeah.
They're doing the rematch for the Lexa next
Mickey's
week. So,
definitely still got it.
yeah,
I mean, that match at TakeOver.
yeah, that match
that's
with Asuka was great.
Then I haven't seen all of SmackDown yet, so I'll let you guys lead this one. I was very, very
There was
tired.
the backstage segment with Nikki Bella and Natalya where Nikki complains that every time she tries to do an interview or go anywhere she gets attacked. Natalya's that turns up, they fight each other.
Oh, this is basically
It was
this
the
is
same thing
basically-
as every week except
It
the
won't
Daniel
be shocked to
Bryan.
know that I didn't watch this bit of SmackDown. I watched the YouTube videos for the
Except
first time. I think,
Daniel
ever.
Bryan announced a
It's
no holds barred match. between
basically
them.
sort of recreate the whole Carmella thing. Carmella attacked
Yes,
Nikki
yeah, it was-
in backstage thing. I mean, obviously the whole Nikki Natty thing started when obviously Natty attacked
Yeah.
Nikki at Survivor Series in Toronto, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't do it." I mean,
Yeah, it was-
There
that
was,
was
there's another backstage segment with Dean Ambrose and James Ellsworth and Carmella.
yeah, and
Daniel Bryan
Ambrose,
as well.
Ambrose was like, "Oh, you know, like she's going to use you and stuff like that." And,
Why is he trying to look out for Ellsworth?
I don't know, but then
Why is he
Daniel
get-
Bryan's there. And he's like, because Dean Ambrose is looking for Baron Corbin,
Yeah.
and then he's like, Daniel Bryan's like, you two have got some
I mean-
unfinished
I mean-
beef. Why don't you two have a match?
I mean, yeah,
And,
like Ambrose does remember that Ellsworth cost him the WWE title.
yeah, that's why they're having a
It's
match.
stupid. It's absolutely stupid.
Yeah, that's why they were gonna have a match.
The booking of
SmackDown's the
Dean
A show people. We're
The
now running
booking
around.
of Dean Ambrose the last 6 months, I know I said it earlier, but since the draft, don't forget, he beat Rollins and Reigns in a
He actually
triple
pinned
threat.
Reigns, didn't it? He pinned Reigns as well.
Rollins,
Yeah, he
and that's huge. That's the
That
two
is-
biggest superstars on the other
That
brand.
is sort of because Reigns
Eh.
had a drug ban.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Do
go
you
into it. 'cause,
really think Dean was winning the title?
yeah,
of Roman?
I'm not going to go into my thoughts on that because basically we will be here until tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're already a bit strapped for time anyway.
Oh,
so,
God.
yeah, and then.
But instead of the match, Baron Corbin attacks Dean Ambrose, walks him like a dog, throws him. That's what he came out like. He was all,
Which is probably the best way you book Baron Corbin
Yeah.
as a big heel who's scary and you don't.
He throws him over a table. It's a big
That's the best way you
explosion.
put Dean. You make him walk like a dog.
That's basically what he is.
Yeah, he's. Yeah.
So
And then the main event, which was I did watch the full main event, and I thought
that was great.
That was a really good match. They
Yeah, I actually thought
probably
the
should've-
women's match on Raw was better, but
Yeah,
It was still
I
a
think
good
it was more-
match.
I think we all knew that Bray was going.
Yeah, we all-
I felt like I was emotionally invested in the women's match, or it was just felt more like a lot of big moves.
They could have
chained together
That
in the
match could have
triple threat.
easily main evented Mania though.
Yeah, it could have
Them
been.
three guys.
FYI, people, during the Elimination Chamber predictions, Nathan Payne
Yeah.
chose AJ Styles to win the match when it was painfully obvious Bray was winning.
So I have two reasons for this. The first one is that.
Vince likes a good swerve, doesn't he?
There's three reasons then.
Your bottom.
They do. WWE love to swerve people and change their minds at the last second. Then I am a big AJ Styles fan, and I was thinking probably weren't thinking in my head. I just wanted him to win. And then also there was four of us doing predictions, and all the other three obviously had Bray Wyatt, and it wouldn't have
It
helped.
was old news, isn't it?
Yeah, it would have just been everyone got a tick. Everyone. So I tried to be a bit different. And
It's
it-
good. I really enjoy having you at the bottom of the leaderboard with me.
Right, so hold on. This is another thing we have to address. I looked at the Elimination Chamber predictions and it says 1 and then the equals, so in joint first, Nathan Best and Ryan. And then it's third Sam Papworth, fourth Nathan Payne. We're on the same points as well. We're joint second.
We're joint third.
Oh, joint third, sorry, yeah.
We're joint last anyway.
No. That
He
was
doesn't like you, that's
no,
why.
that
It's because
was
he did this for the first time.
no. I swear. I did it for the first. I was basically. I think I was doing it. Like,
You also can't do percentages because
No, percentages
14
take work.
wins and 7 losses is not a success rate of 0.5. That's 2/3, mate, isn't it?
What,
No, it's
7
not.
and 14?
14
That's
out of
half.
21 is 2/3. It's basic
Oh,
maths,
yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let's
Right, we got
Right,
off track again.
Right, thank you
That's
for
not making it-
insulting my
that's-
intelligence.
that's
Right,
not
this
making it to
reason
the
why
final
we're-
cut.
reason why we're doing the journalism course, ladies and gentlemen. Right.
Yeah,
so,
so I can insult you.
yeah. Actually, back to predictions. We need to sort of address that because now Ryan's left.
Yeah, well,
And he's still ahead of us.
Yeah, just keep the.
keep the third in case anyone else, if anyone's listening, wants to.
Anyone,
Lawyers probably won't accept you if you're from America.
Hit us up in the DMs.
Yeah.
Did you just say that?
Well, no, because we don't work on the same time frame. But you can always send a direct message, especially if you're female, to @ST Blogs.
No,
Because he had a little fling with a girl on Twitter recently.
No way. No. Right, I'm going to clarify this. I had nothing to do with this, right? Ryan, before he left, so it was all Ryan's fault.
Yeah,
Okay.
just Ryan.
Just right.
It was just Ryan's fault. Again, shout out to Ryan if you're listening.
Ryan,
Git.
we had a bit of fun.
Yeah,
That was
some Twitter
That
fun.
sounded a bit wrong as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Ryan, we had a bit of fun. Right, so made it by Bray won. Obviously, that was obvious. And big note is he's pinned Cena
Yeah,
twice
he pinned Cena again.
in a matter of days.
I think we also need to remember that when Bray Wyatt came down to the ring, when the
Harper.
lights came up, Harper was there, which
Yeah.
was really cool, and Harper attacked him
Yeah.
in a big babyface move.
Um,
And laid him
but
out.
just talking about the guys in the main event, what is there for AJ Styles at WrestleMania?
It's
Shane
going to be Shane
Shane is-
McMahon. I really don't want it to be.
It's going
It's
to
going
be.
to be a spot fest, isn't it? Which isn't. There's nothing wrong with it. But
Well-
AJ Styles last year had Jericho and lost. All right, he won the next night.
He'll beat
Number
Shane
one
McMahon,
contender.
I think. But
He's got to win, but I don't know if Shane lost to Taker last year. I know he's Taker, but he lost last
And
year.
Shane nearly got
He-
pretty much split in half.
Yeah,
by
he's
Right,
won
right,
the
right, yeah.
Survivor Series.
but if there's anyone who you can work with who is not going to kill him, it's AJ
Yeah.
Styles.
Yeah.
AJ Styles is the one guy who can probably
But the thing is,
not die having a match
The thing is,
with.
that there's a difference. AJ got a good match out of great match out of Reigns because Reigns.
Reigns is a good worker.
Yeah, no,
He's a
Reigns,
good
Reigns good worker, but he's an active member of the roster.
Yeah.
He knows his way in between Europe. Shane is just there for the spots.
Shane knows how to wrestle though. He's
He's
enough
not.
of it before.
He's
I mean,
better than.
he
I'd rather
knows how
see.
to, but
he doesn't know how to throw worked punches. So
Would
he
you
just kind
rather
of
see
destroys
AJ
people.
Styles versus Shane McMahon or AJ Styles versus Kalisto?
Kalisto.
I'd actually
I
rather.
only see it because it just again.
I'd actually rather see the Shane McMahon match just because it would feel like more of
It
a
feels a bigger
spectacle.
match, doesn't it? But the perfect person for him at WrestleMania would have been Dolph Ziggler, unless they turn.
He's
face.
already beat Dolph Ziggler, so
I know,
it's not
but-
really-
I'm still dreaming about the Nakamura AJ.
It won't happen.
Like,
It
that-
should happen. Nakamura
It-
should be a Mania, but I don't think he is.
I think the one thing I know they won't do it because they had the takeover the night before, but I've said in my takeover reviews a couple of times on the blog that why not have the NXT title match at Mania?
Yeah, I think that would be.
But this Mania.
Well, I don't think it should be-
stacked.
I don't think it
This
should be a
WrestleMania
Mania just because they have the takeover shows. But
Yeah,
I think on some of the B pay-per-view shows.
Yeah,
How long
they
is
could-
mate?
they could-
7 or I know it's.
It's
more-
going to be
more-
long as.
Well, I think the
The
first matches
longest
could easily
blink.
start like an hour and a half before.
Pre-show's gonna
on
be
the-
2 hours.
Yeah, but like at least half of the first half an hour is probably just like talking.
yeah.
So, like the first match might start like an hour and a half before.
I think the first match would be
Mania,
it
then
might
the
be
show might be
it
like
might be the
5
Andre, might be the Andre Battle Royal first.
Andre, yeah, that's always on the pre-show though, isn't it?
No, it's
Is it not?
on the
So,
main
oh,
show.
no, the first.
It was
no,
like
sh-
second last. It was like second last
Corbin.
match on the main show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
the first one as well. Was that on the pre? You know the first. ever
When
one
Big
was-
Show won it was on the
Pre-show,
pre-show.
but the
Yeah,
other,
that
the
was
other
when
two.
Mizdow had the biggest,
Yeah.
one of the biggest box.
The other- yeah, the
Oh,
other
Big
two.
Show Shaq has to be on the pre-show. It's
I
got
don't-
to
I
be.
think-
I don't think it will.
I think it'll be on the main show just because Shaquille O'Neal's a big name.
I think it's gonna be like second in. I think it's because
Yeah, I think
it's Big Show and it's more or less Shaq. Big Show can be on the pre-show, but Shaq.
Yeah.
It'll only last like 2-3 minutes.
I think we're probably going to have another podcast before Mania, so we should
I
probably.
hope so.
Yeah, I hope,
Let's look to
The-
Fastlane now, shall we? Because
Yeah, Fastlane.
there isn't going to be one next week because we're not here.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah.
Unless we do one over Skype or something. Yeah, so we've got what we got. We've got Owens versus Goldberg, who I assume, Sam, the way you were talking earlier, you have Goldberg. To win this.
It's the only way I can see it going. Unless
I think me and
I don't
Leslie,
know.
I'm pretty much sure that Owens is still going to walk away with this.
I don't know.
I want him to walk away with the title, but the main event of WrestleMania is going to be a title match between Goldberg and Lesnar.
But
So-
a few weeks
it's mainly that
after-
MSG.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
it's the Madison
mainly-
Square Garden house
Lesnar,
show that
Owens
advertising Owens.
I mean that
Lesnar.
happens. That happens a week or so after
Yeah,
Fastlane,
after.
and it's just
I just don't.
But I
think
don't
that
know. I
match
don't know
needs
if on the
to
road
title.
to WrestleMania they'll change the title on a house show.
Yeah.
But they could always change the card for Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, it's probably easy.
the thing is that they
So-
changed. They changed titles on house shows before recently, but that's been the NXT one.
Yeah, that was the
Not the
NXT
actual
one.
big-
And that was only to get.
That was
gain
after, that was
viewers.
just after a takeover as well.
And it was to gain their audiences were down for live
Yeah,
shows, and that's
but I don't know. I'm thinking about the match.
Also, I think because they didn't want to change all three they changed 2 of the titles at the takeover like a couple of weeks
Yeah.
before. I don't think they wanted to change all 3 on the takeover.
And Balor
So they just
and he had a knock as well, didn't he?
yeah, so they did it just
Really
after,
nice.
so you could change all 3 titles but not do it on
But
one.
yeah, so I don't think Goldberg versus Lesnar needs it, but
They're going to give it to it
They
anyway
will.
because it's all about building Brock Lesnar for after WrestleMania. And
Um,
obviously, he's just retired from MMA.
I think they're
I mean,
building
he was
towards
suspended,
Reigns.
but-
I think they're building towards Reigns Lesnar at SummerSlam,
yeah,
let's
Reigns to the
switch
heels.
roles. Lesnar as a face, Reigns as a heel. Because if Reigns
which
beats
they should
Taker-
have, which they should have done originally.
But if Reigns beats Taker, then
I don't think.
Um,
I don't know if Reigns will beat Taker.
I think he is. I
I
think
don't think we're seeing a Taker.
no.
I
Neither do
don't
I.
know.
Unless it's just one.
Full stop. That's the
Un-
best thing I've seen this year.
unless it's a double sort of retirement match.
Yeah, careers.
I don't. Yeah, but John Cena's not going to retire yet.
No,
He's
got one.
years off
Right,
retire.
Yeah,
so-
we're talking about Mania again.
Right. So KO Goldberg. My views on it is that it's either going to be it's not going to be a technical masterclass.
It's
I mean,
going to last. It's going to last
Goldberg-
than 10
Goldberg-
minutes. I think.
Goldberg will either squash him or Lesnar. I think Lesnar's motive will be, you cost me the chance of winning the Royal Rumble, so I'm going to cost you the chance of main event and Mania with the title. I think that's going to
I
be
think the problem is-
it's not going to be a clean win.
It's
'Cause
not
Jericho or Lesnar.
Oh no, it's not going to have Jericho though, unless Jericho costs
Owens. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. It's not going to be a clean win.
I
So
just think I think Goldberg's gonna
Reigns
win.
versus
Strowman.
Reigns versus Strowman, who, by the way,
That's not gonna
one of the
happen.
best Instagram accounts.
He is
He
the
does.
best.
Is it Adam Share 99.
Adam Share 99 people.
On
If you want to go
Instagram.
follow him, he's like he has nothing to do with like he puts
Pause.
stuff about him being Strowman or whatever, but some of his stuff.
Personally, is hilarious.
It's fantastic.
It's so good.
Him riding a motorbike is the best thing. Like him riding a scooter is the best thing you'll ever watch. Best ever 15 seconds of your life.
Again, I don't think they have anything for Strowman for WrestleMania.
I think
but
he's probably getting up in there, Andre.
he'll probably win it.
Yeah.
But I don't think that he's going to lose it.
I think it's gonna. Yeah, I think Braun Strowman might win, but I think the Undertaker's probably gonna
cost. Right? They both.
It's
can't-
even like
They'll probably
it's
say
gonna be a
like
draw.
his music.
It's either
or
like it's
something,
going to be a draw. It's going to be like
A time limit.
they'll fight outside and get
Yeah.
counted out, and then they'll
Count
just
out.
destroy.
They should go for a
We were
60-minute time
speaking-
limit draw.
Me and you were speaking about this
Yeah.
before we started, and I can't see Strowman losing clean.
No, they won't have Strowman lose.
Strowman's not gonna lose clean, but Roman can lose.
Roman
just to
can-
build
Roman
up
won't be
to
losing.
build for the rest of the
I
year.
don't think Roman will lose clean because they're
He
really
won't
trying to
lose
set.
clean.
So obviously he's not
He'll
gonna lose clean.
they're-
I
they'll-
don't think they'll do the music, which you suggested, because they did it with Triple H Seth Rollins a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we got come
And
out.
then obviously the plan was Rollins Joe at Fastlane, which is now turned into Sami Zayn Joe, which we've
Still
talked
great.
about already.
Charlotte.
Charlotte
Bailey, I
Bailey.
would have thought we've spoke about.
Charlotte's winning again.
The tag titles would probably be the club versus Enzo and Cass.
No, I think I think it's Sheamus and Cesaro.
and Sheamus and Cesaro, Enzo and Cass, and the club in a 3-way.
I think
I think the three ways happening in the Mania.
it's happening at
it's-
Fastlane.
I think the club are dropping it to Enzo and Cass at Mania.
No, I really hope
Yeah.
not.
Because
Enzo and Cass
yeah,
is
but
a
you
bad
imagine they're going to trying to break 100,000 this year, aren't they again? And
As the stadium's not big enough though.
Yeah, but did he actually break it last year? Because like the actual
I don't
attendance
think-
figures, actual attendance figures came out, didn't they?
I think it was
Last
like
year's one.
92,000. It
Big
was
up- big
over
up,
90,000 though.
But
It was
you
still
imagine that
massive.
amount of people doing the.
Yeah.
They love
I think
a
they'd get a
chant.
big pop, but I don't think they were winning the titles just because. Like, if you saw the Enzo and Cesaro match on Raw,
Yeah, it wasn't amazing, but I think the club are going to be moving on to bigger things after WrestleMania, which we'll probably talk about later. With my boy coming back.
Does
and
Mr.
leading.
Finn Balor have
Yeah, do you think
anything
Finn
to sort of, do with that?
we don't know what Finn Balor's return kind of time frame
Well,
is.
he's still in Birmingham, Alabama,
Alabama.
so I don't think he'll be coming up
Sweet.
before WrestleMania because I
Right, you wait. First, Sam. Right, whenever you say you have to edit.
I'll let that out. It's fine. It's going out. It's going out. I'll put
back
it
to
out.
Finn Balor. Yeah, I don't think we're seeing him before WrestleMania, and he'll probably.
I think we could see him at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think at WrestleMania is more of a shout than
I
before.
think Raw after Mania would.
Raw after Mania is Nakamura.
No,
It's gotta
no,
be.
it's SmackDown. SmackDown.
I think
will
he should.
have-
I actually think he should be on SmackDown.
He should be on SmackDown, but
Just 'cause they
Raw
need-
after
Because,
Mania
well,
is the
to
show.
be
The feuds make sense.
Yeah, to be fair, I thought Joe.
Let's say-
I
they could have
thought
that as
Joe
a
was going to be on
crossroad.
SmackDown. To be fair, I thought
Joe should have been on SmackDown.
Yeah, but they've stuck him on Raw.
Him
Again,
versus Cena
I'm
would've been-
telling off to WrestleMania again. I apologise, but
I think we all are.
Yeah,
Sorry, sorry people.
Too much.
yeah,
hype.
it's been a pretty good week for WWE. I mean,
Yeah,
with
definitely.
Trent Seven, Tyler Bate as well. If we want to talk
That
about
was-
that
yeah,
quickly,
that
that was
was-
a brilliant match.
I love the spot when they start like just sort of like finding each other's mustaches,
Yeah,
sort of things
and
like.
Shout out to Trent Seven who interacts with us on
Yeah,
social media.
gave us a cheeky, gave us
I
a
think
cheeky
it's
lot.
not the first time, I don't think. Is
I
it?
don't think. No, I think it's second.
Yeah,
or
second
third
or
time.
third time that Trent's obviously a big fan, and we're a big fan of,
Yeah, yeah.
of Trent.
But you know what really annoyed me about the
Trent,
crowd?
Trent, if you're listening,
Right.
pal, you know, keep updated with the blog. You know, we'll keep sending stuff out, mate.
we knew you before the
Before the
title.
WWE.
We've all seen you as Mustache Mountain.
Yeah,
so
right. In
remember
the
that.
match last night, the crowd was chanting. They're doing dual chants of Mustache Mountain, Tyler Bate, and I was like, these American fans are so stupid. They don't know that Tyler Bate was also part of Mustache
Yeah,
Mountain.
but what would have made that match even like better? I was just waiting to hear sort of like a British. I think if it was in front of a British crowd,
Oh,
it just
you
makes-
imagine that when they come over for if they do a takeover London again and they have
They should take
two
over
British-
Manchester, boys. Make it happen, WWE.
Yeah,
Fuck it, Vince.
the live shows in the UK for NXT now are going to be, and probably the main
Yeah.
shows as well. They'll have the UK talent working, and that crowd will be vocal.
I mean, all you have
UK
to do,
crowd's
all you have to do is look at the UK tournament and see how great the crowd was. I mean,
Even if there's a bad match, we'll just sing a song.
yeah, they
We'll sing
they
a song.
started singing Jesus for Saxon
Huxley.
Huxley. Yeah, they started singing Jesus for Saxon Huxley. The Tyler Bate chant was so over.
Yeah.
I was waiting. I was sort of.
Tyler
Bate.
Bate.
Like when I was watching the match last night between him and Trent Seven, I missed that chant. I missed the Tyler Bate chant when watching it.
Well, it's like the
Because Americans just can't do chanting. It's just really
it's
wrong.
yeah.
Sam,
the-
don't
it's
go
like
to the Americans, mate.
It's like the
will you?
Bailey
Or
chant,
the-
isn't it? Whenever they're in the UK, they're
Hey,
hey,
hey.
it's the most
When you
over
beat
chant.
them.
But then
in Glasgow, especially
yeah,
on that
they
Raw episodes.
ruined that. Yeah, and then we've got Pete Dunne debuting next week on WWE TV.
Ah, yeah, against
The-
rematch against Mandrews.
Which
That'd be-
yeah,
that'd be
and
made-
Mandrew's also making his on-screen.
That'd be
Yeah,
made
that'd
in
be
NXT,
another-
wouldn't it?
Mandrew's has got to be a
Yeah,
cruiserweights.
that'll be another great match. They should put him on, but I don't know if they will.
Quite young, isn't he, Mandrews? I think.
They're just because they're keeping it
Oh, can we
separate.
just talk about as well for the American people on Twitter that have had a go at me about the British scene and PWM as well.
I don't even not to go on that match. Other
I
names.
It started.
would just like to say who are the two cruiser. We haven't talked about the cruiserweights actually, but we have Neville from Newcastle and Jack Gallagher from Manchester is the title scene at the moment, which is amazing for British wrestling. And anyone who said that they're not British wrestling isn't a big scene, and I think you just got to look. I'm not going to rant and rave about that. Besty's biting his lip because he knows I'm going to say something, which I won't.
I'm waiting for the pipe bomb.
No, I'm
Pipe
not.
bomb.
That'll be
It's
for
coming. It will
later
come
on.
one week.
Um,
The
Like,
pain- the pain
next
pipe bomb.
next show.
We were right. The squared circle that I think just most British audiences that know people outside of the WWE knew how.
There's
good-
a lot of great
Yeah,
talent
it,
working
it,
in
it,
Britain right
it was
now.
just weird how we sort of like again we're not you've already mentioned PWM.
Yeah, I think we should
But-
probably just leave that there.
obviously,
I'm blocked on 3 different accounts from them at the moment.
That's a good effort, that is.
Yeah.
It's just like obviously like we just proved a point and then we just got defensive and then that was it. So yeah,
Started throwing fat jokes at me. I was like, oh.
yeah, Dom Johnny.
To be fair, I mean,
to be fair, he made a valid point.
Yes.
Like you know what I mean, but.
then called me fat neck. I was like, that's a good one, pal. Cheers for that. Right, quickly before we end, we'll go with Fastlane prediction main event.
Goldberg. It's happening, I'm sorry.
Oh, Christ.
Although, just as a warning, I try and think with logic, and I'm at the bottom of the standings. So
Yeah.
yes, don't take my word for anything.
Goldberg.
I'll probably go with Owens. And then we'll steal something from What Culture here, what they do on their podcast. Shag, marry, kill.
Oh dear.
Oh, Christ.
Alright, you're choosing the...
Who's choosing who?
Let's just do one set of 3 and we all do it.
Alright, we'll go with... Jack Gallagher, Neville, Pete Dunne.
Okay.
Jack
Is it
Gallagher,
Shagman?
Neville,
Pete Dunne, because we've been
No,
talking.
I'll
about
go first.
it.
Right. I think definitely have to marry Jack Gallagher.
Yeah.
He's
a
too cool.
gentleman.
He's a gentleman. Neville and Pete Dunne. You know what? I think Pete Dunne's into really weird shit in bed. I've seen him doing fighting stuff.
Yeah, that's true. To be fair.
And I'm not sure I want that, but then again, I'm not sure Neville would turn me on enough.
To be fair, when Neville makes his entrance now with his evil eyes, you don't want that staring at you.
Mighty
But when he comes into the bedroom, it's like...
Do I want to have sex with a Mighty Mouse impersonator?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure I'm into all the kinky shit, so I'm going to kill Pete Dunne. and
Marry
and
Gallagher,
I'll
kill
shag.
Neville, shag Dunn.
I will marry Gallagher because he's a gentleman.
Yeah.
I would.
Have you seen they changed his name to Gentleman Jack Gallagher?
Yeah. I would probably, although he's probably my favourite British wrestler, maybe him or Ospreay, I'd probably have to kill Pete Dunne because also he's a vegan as well. And
Is
I
he?
like
Oh,
my meat.
no, I hate vegans.
I like my. Oh, come on, mate! You've just lost us like 100 followers on Twitter for that.
There goes
No,
everyone.
I like my
Sorry,
meat.
guys.
But although, yeah, and
Likes a
then
bit of Neville's, mate.
That's gonna be the tagline for our podcast. Payne likes his meat.
brilliant. Yeah, and then I'd be with Neville for
Oh.
one night.
It's hard out.
I like how you said it so romantic.
I think
I'll be with Neville for one night.
He's got a really ugly face, but he's rock hard abs, you know.
To be fair,
Keep me going for
I'm
one
just
night.
thinking, like, to be fair, like, with Jack Gallagher, since he'd be a gentleman, in bed.
Oh,
it kind
God,
of
let's not
works.
get into this.
I think
It's
I went into
gone
the
far
detail.
too deep. Right. I think that's probably all we've got time for. Is
Yeah.
that we've done?
If you've
Best
made it
everyone
this far.
signs out?
Right, so thank you everyone, and see you in a bit.
How long were we? 1 hour 10. That's alright.
Yeah.
I can cut a few bits out.
Do you want the SD card?
There's a cable. There's
I don't think that went too badly.